Alright. Another day, another 1-3 arena. You know the deal. Actually, I kind of want to play some Diablo 3 right now. The new league for PoE is coming out in a while. I don't want to play the old league since it's gonna die soon anyway. Next week I'm gonna try to finally properly learn PoE, but for now it's playing arena. I don't mind if this one will be a short one again. I kind of want to play some Diablo, so let's donate 150 gold to the game and open up HS replays so we can make the right arena choice. Hunter is... Oh, wait. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, Hunter's still on top, Mage, and then everyone else is below 50%, so go figure. Well, there's Hunter. Pick it, and maybe we get some good wins. Once again, no deck tracker because I'm lazy. Okay, collateral damage, good card, we're picking that one. Let's see here. Poppertinger, good card. This is also a really good card. But since I don't have secrets right now, or traps, in Hunter's case, might as well go for the good old Volper. Well, Stoneboard General, good card. All of these are pretty good. Tark Reaper isn't very aggressive though, and sometimes you get Wild Spirits, which makes the 3 a bit less good. Cat Trick is a good trap though, it can mess with your opponent's plays. This means you're behind on the board, but it's still a really good 2-drop. Like, it's a 2-mana 2-4 a lot of the time, so... Do I want a conditional 2-mana 2-4? Or do I just want a creeper? Traps, though. What synergies are there with traps? I mean, we just saw one that I passed over. Maybe I'll get it again, then at least we'll enable it. And, oh, it's a nice card. And it's a 4 damage to face, basically. So that's good. Well, of course, now I get Anonymous Informant. Well, I'll pick it. And be more incentivized to pick traps. Dark Iron Drawer. Always a good card. Well, there's no other choice than Spirit Poacher in this scenario, obviously. No, I'm not picking that. It's either Murloc War Leader or Wild Pyromancer. I don't really want to nuke my own cards, so it's the War Leader, I guess. Spring Paw, pretty simple choice. These are kind of bad cards again. I can kill my own 1-drop, so definitely not that, so it has to be this Ankle Biter. Not particularly happy with that one, but yeah. Do I want a Yeti or a Fairy Dragon? I already have quite a good amount of 2s, and if I get more Spirit Poachers, I will pick them up, so I kind of don't want to have more 2s. And a Yeti isn't bad. I don't think I will have a I mean, I won't have a location, but so it's just a good old Yeti. Let's pick the Yeti. I mean, I don't really want cheaty Ankle Biter. I want to be able to draw this card, but we'll pick the Yeti. I don't mind the Yeti. Well, we have a secret, but how often can we really combine this? If I don't have a trap, this is a really awful card. So... And currently I don't have like a lot of them. I need to have both of them, and I need to have the cat trick not be procced. I don't like that idea. If I had like 2 traps, sure. So let's pick the beetle. Of course oh, okay. Do I want that though? No, I've learned from watching Trump that this is a really good card, so we're picking that card. This is a really good combination with... I mean, Warp Golem, Rap Golem is good, but so is Desert Spear, and I need 3s. Marked Shot can discover collateral damage. Stonebore Accuser can be a finisher. And I have, you know, Desert Spear. I don't want those. Explosive Trap can give me some more trap combos for later, and it's a good trap. Do I want Sharkfin Fan just because I have 1 Desert Spear? It's not like a particular yes, and I don't really want to silence my minions either, so... yeah, I don't really want gonna silence my minions, I feel like. Although, Showstopper can be so good against taunts. Hmm. And it's an aggressive card. I mean, 2-3. 3-2, I mean. Do I really pick Sharkfin Fan when having one Desert Spear? I don't know how to really judge that. I just don't want the 2 mana 2-2. It's so bad. I'd rather have that. And I have so many 2s already. I mean, I have to pick a 2, so it's basically which 2 do I most want to have in my deck. I mean, this can be really nice if I have something with a lot of HP. Yeah, I'll pick that. That can be like a finisher. I'll pick another marked shot, more collateral damage, more wild seeds, discover spells. This is a good card. Can summon. Well, nothing really good right now, but it's still nice. All of these are pretty bad, except, well, it's another case of which 2 do you want, and as much, like, if I had 2 weapons, I would consider Sharkfin Fan, but I don't have 2 weapons. Dire Frenzy, huh? On what? On my Beetle? On my Wild Seed? On the Gargan? But I don't really want to have this in my deck. Nah, it's definitely this fish. I have a lot of 2s. Voracious Reader can be pretty good, but I don't have any draw. So if I play all my 2s out, I don't really have anything. Just for that reason, I have a very low curve deck. I need some draw. I really need this reader. Spell damage, I don't think I have any spell damage right now. And for Penflinger, I have quite a lot of spells, I think. Cat Trick, you know, Explosive Trap, and the 2 marked shots. Could do something with that. I don't really want this. I don't think it's ever gonna proc, and I hate these. It's just very uninspiring card. I'll pick the Penflinger. Not that. Definitely, I would say that. All these corrupt cards are amazing. Definitely the Vulpera here can help finish off my opponent. Do I have... How many mechs do I have? Well, that's 1. 1. I really want a spider tank, but do I want a 2 mana 1/4 to sometimes draw a card? It's like Loot Hoarder if I'm being aggressive. Oh, it's another 2. No, let's pick Gorilla Bot. Although it's a 2 that draws. I feel like I should have an Anubisath just to buff my low-cost minions. That's a bad idea. You know what's going to happen most of the time? I'm going to play out my hand, and then Anubisath will be out there, and then he buffs nothing. That's what's going to happen, literally. So it's between Lone Champion and Bone Raid. If Lone Champion... Well, I wanted to say if Lone Champion procs, then what the hell am I doing with my deck? So, and this one, you know, infuses twice, so that's why I like that. Well, I have to pick Spirit Poacher. And finally, do I want a Freezing Trap or do I want another spell? It doesn't really, like, I have so low, like, look at this curve. It's abhorrent. This is going to be, I think, a 0-3 potential. I mean, I do have 2 Wild Seeds and I do have, okay, so I do have a low curve, but I have some marked shots, which will discover a lot sometimes, like these high cost spells like collateral damage. So it's really about pressuring my opponent out early and then finishing them off with my collateral damages and whatever have you. So now the question is, do I want a Freezing Trap to go with that, or do I want an Anonymous Informant? I already have one, and it will sometimes cast Cat Trick and sometimes Explosive Trap. Do I want a Freezing Trap to go with it? I don't know. I mean, freezing trap is a nice thing to have to prevent maybe death potentially by one time if they like, you know, play a Stoneboard General or something, and then I can prevent them from attacking with it. It can be nice, but I have so many. It's hard for me to decide. I think I will take a freezing trap. Well, let's go with this super aggressive deck. It's not quite the all one cost cards deck in Warlock, but it's very similar. It's Hunter, and I have one card draw card, which is just a very good card.
Sylvanas versus Jaina.
You asked for it. Victory for the Forsaken.
Definitely, I have so many 2-drops. I need to draw all my good cards, basically. Or anything that, you know, I need to go for my Wild Seed cards. And if I don't get them, cry. Well, this is a control hand. I guess I'll be the control in this.
I smell blood.
Okay, so I have my draw, so I can play my cards pretty aggressively. I can delete that card. Let's do that.
Our little secret.
Yeah, sure. I mean, is he going to attack my face? No. That's fine. I shouldn't play Voracious Reader here. It's really important that I keep that card. Because I need to be able to draw if I get all my small cards. It's too bad that I didn't have this already in hand. From now on, it will start to get really hard and really annoying. Okay. That's a good card, at least. It will help me deal with that 3-5 unless he somehow polymorphs it or something. He chooses not to do anything to it, which is okay. Of course, we will mark shot it. Definitely like the idea of a baited arrow here. Because, yeah. Well, it's overkill, so it's not as good. Not as good, but maybe...
You've got me fired up.
Okay. And then he pays that card. Yeah. Okay. How do I want to do this? Well, I can't play that, so... Obviously, I want to do it like that, I think. Too bad.
Vengeance is near.
Either Frenzied Fangs... No, I'd like to take this. I don't like where... Oh, I should have taken the bats.
I have no time for games.
I feel like I fucked up somewhere along the line here. I mean, I can't play Freezing Trap and that. It's just going to not work out. Well, there's the explosive.
Magic is not a toy.
Oh boy. This all just doesn't work out the way I want it to. If I play freezing on that, he will wreck me.
Vengeance is near.
Oh, this is so... It's just so bad, all of this.
I'm gonna win big.
Hail Mary? Kind of a Hail Mary. I guess. fuse only 2 here. Currently not going too well. I have very bad board control present. He's got a lot of value. I didn't get my wild seed cards in this. I mean, it feels like my whole run is going to be decided whether I can get those out. I mean, it's still not too bad. I can still, you know, play out my cards and then draw a lot. But I mean, that's kind of helpful in its own way. But, you know... Horse? A horse, of course. Well... Let me think about this for a moment. If I flip it,
I have no time for games.
it feels really useless. But I need to get rid of my hand. I need to get rid of my hand so I can actually play the Voracious Reader. Yada. Okay, now we can trade with that. Or not. Or not. It doesn't work out the way I wanted to here.
Vengeance is near.
That's both my traps gone. So that's unfortunate. I don't want them to generate more cards here, so I'm just gonna do it like this, and like this. And we're just going to have to sacrifice the good old petting zoo. I mean, now he'll be able to, you know, eat again, but the 2 mana cost will delete the other card, so... Ah, yes, the good old gazillion secrets turn. Well, the good news is that if he doesn't attack, you know... Okay, so first of all, we do the petting zoo. Which gets countered, that makes sense. That's fine, that's fine. Now we attack that. No, we attack that. No, we play this. Play... We attack that. Which, splitting the images. Then we fishy flyer into that, and we go with wilds.
Hearty snacks.
And we get the worst one. Brilliant.
Now, what's troubling you?
Stoke me, I dare you!
You call that
I mean, he knows what card is, what card I am what the trap is, but he's going to run out of spells to play soon this way. He didn't discover dragon, so he has some spell there.
Stone Legion, to me tall!
This is so stupid. I need to know what secrets, what traps there are.
Right tall!
You have to read this.
Well, I'm going to attack into... Oh, I'm not going to attack into that. Oh, I'm going to attack into that. And I guess do that and force him to do stuff. Well, I don't think I have any more... Well, yes, of course. He knew that was gonna happen. Now he can...
Magic is not
I mean, that's not too bad, in a way. Oh. Okay.
Push the attack.
Well, let's play that.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
What are mage secrets? Oh, wait. Mage secrets, Hearthstone. I don't know. Mage secrets. Ice barrier. When an enemy attacks your hero, destroy it. I'm not going to attack with that. I don't know if it's... I don't know which secrets can be in standard. That's a situation where having deck tracker would be super, super helpful.
I have no time for games.
Library!
He's going to attack my face here, put me on a proverbial clock. Or is he going to trade? I mean, yeah, he has to do that. Now I have to full trade into him here. So first of all,
Spit that out.
that into that. Then that into that.
Hey, loser! Wasn't me! Muzzle there,
I forgot about that part.
Push the attack.
Please tell me, where am I? Hey, loser! This is overdue. Library!
1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and a lot. Wait, why am I counting when I have... Oh no! Okay, he can't collateral me. Wait, was explosive trap in my opening hand? I don't remember. Oh, maybe he will fail. He doesn't know what's in my hand. I mean, he will guess one of the... Oh, he didn't get it.
Well played, indeed.
Okay. We won our first game. Against By the way, another mage, I want to point out. The very first game is against another mage. Dude, I feel like anybody who doesn't get a mage or a hunter just concedes their run at this point. That's the only thing that I can imagine, because my last, I think, 4 games or something have been mages. And 3 of those I lost. Something like that. At least 4 of my last 5 were mages, of which 3 I lost. And then, yeah, one of them was a hunter, I think. I can't! I'm going to have to... This is... This is ridiculous! Well, I want my 2 drops, I guess. I'll keep my spider tank around, I suppose. But what am I supposed... Every game, like... I know why, because... It's just... it's just so stupid, man. But, who knows, maybe we'll still go to insane, incredible heights. I need to play Neophyte to challenge that. With some luck, I mean, he can have First Flame, in which case I get wrecked. And worst case, he pings that in... I'll play well. I'll just play this because the earlier I play it, the better. You get a burr. If I'm quote-unquote lucky here, he will attack and ping. Oh, I could have killed the coin there.
The culprit was not tidy.
Well. Well, what can you do, you know? If I played that card here, it would have been... I mean, I can force him to spend an extra mana here on pinging, potentially. Or he'll First Flame that. Or that. But the thing is that now I will have a bear out. So... I'm not unhappy with the situation, necessarily. Of course, by the way, the first mage, this mage that I face has that card. That's, you know, to be expected, I guess. Completely normal situation, nothing to see here. Well, as much as I don't want, I mean... Yeah, I have to kill that because it challenges the bear directly. Let me think. Next turn I want to play Spirit Poacher plus a 3. So this is for not next turn. I guess tracking would be pretty... On 6 I want to play probably those 2. And then tracking I would like to get something big from my deck. Very lucky there. Good thing that that thing wasn't a fox, I guess. Also, I have not been discovering the Wild Seeds card from my marked shots at all. Okay. Nice little vomit of things. Well, we get to spam the board a little bit here.
Hey, loser!
The moment is upon us.
Let's do a marked shot.
Wasn't me! Hey, loser!
This one eating party snacks.
Nice, that's a good one. And let's make sure that he doesn't bump it or something. So far it's okay. He has 2 1-cost minions in hand plus 3 card. By the way, that previous mage had a Murloc Orbs in his deck. I just want to point that out. And he luckily guessed wrong, otherwise he could have potentially won. But I just like that these mages that I face have this like ridiculous stuff going on. I mean, I'm going to trade the 3-1 to do that. Now, I have to do this, I imagine. Well, this is kind of sucky in many ways. This sucks.
Victory is in my grasp.
This card sucks. This mage is kind of like lucky. I don't have any ways of dealing. Oh, what does this give me? A 4-2 great ball. Okay.
Let none
Well, let's.
survive.
Spit that out!
So my plan is to ping it at some point.
I have no time for games.
Spit that out!
It's lucky.
I'm gonna win.
I'll have to play this here. Hope for the best, so to speak. It's still a 3 mana 3/2 with Divine Shield, which means with some luck he'll need to like, you know, ping it. He has a choice here of pinging the shield or the 3/1. So I think that's good. We just need to send one of the 3 attack minions into that 3/7, and I think he knows that too.
A smidge of this, a pinch of
Okay.
that.
The good news is that if he plays that, he can't play it this turn because I'll know what it is, obviously. Or maybe it's like a cheap spell that he wants me to use to proc the 3/7, so then he could still play it. Is this? Just looking at the card deck, it's quite nice. I only need to think about what he would play there.
Time runs out on you.
Okay, so that's good. That's really good. I mean, I don't want that. So, if it's splitting image, I'll know what it is. And I want to draw. And I guessed it correctly.
Yes, that's the one.
So now...
My magic will
I mean, what can you do? I'm just a very smart guy, you know? Dragon and Murloc. None of those. Well, it's a 3 mana 3/3. Which is nice.
I have no time for games.
I mean, I don't think that was the best play. But it is the play that I made. If you catch my drift. Like, I feel like if I play Explosive Trap, obviously... Yes, shut up, please. I mean, in a nice way. You know, I'll pick you. I'll give you some attention. Which by the way, I've given you a lot of attention today. You can't... Okay, go lie down somewhere. Oh my god, your fur. Yes, go jump on somewhere. Go chill. Oh, I forgot that he had a bunch of those cards. He's gonna freeze the 3/2 here probably. Or, what's he gonna do? I mean, he can't... Oh, he can't ping. Okay. Oh crap, my cat. Oh my god. Well, there's my cat. No. Go away from that. No, no. Don't touch that. Unfortunately, I'm getting kind of low on health here. Not optimal. Not what I like to see. Okay, goodbye. Okay, I need to think exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm pretty low on health. I obviously need to kill the 4-2. Kind of need to kill the 4-2. I do have a way to just, you know, deal with it. I think the right play is to make him trade. Because...
Vengeance is near.
Because... Can I buff anything else? No.
I have no time for games.
This is the play I'm going to make. I think it's the right play.
The attack. Push the attack.
I don't think that was the right play though. But, like, I want him to trade into my stuff and I don't want to use my health at this point. He has to know it's explosive trap. Oh, he's going to trade with the 1-1. I mean, I'm fine with him trading his board away because I have some big stuff coming up. And I did have the option of killing that 4-2, which I mean, I did make him use the cheap stuff there. Oh, well, of course. I mean, I will stand by that being the right play unless he plays something stupid. Big. Open the cages, huh? Okay, okay. That's a decent one. Unfortunately... Oh, I can force him...
Victory is in my grasp.
Okay, let me think about this.
Push the attack.
Do I need to control or... I don't want to trade my face in anymore. That's the problem. You know, I just realized I have the Wild Seed cards that sometimes give me the weapon. Maybe I should have picked the 2-mana card that draws... That spawns a pirate when you attack.
One of a kind.
I mean, that works out.
Stone Legion, to me, Raitor!
Now, the bad news would be him countering with the same card, basically. Oh, yeah. What's this gonna be? Deal 1 damage to 3 minions card? Or another dragon? Or pass?
Whoops.
Or what? Some deal 2 damage card? Oh. Nothing. None of those things.
Push the attack.
I mean, I will definitely press that, and I will definitely press that.
You have to read this one. To the library!
Okay. Well, we got our collateral damage. If he plays a bunch of stuff here, we will him. Kind of wish I had that card earlier when he had all those low health stuff. All that low health. Congrats, you ate my open the cages. You play more minions and watch what happens. Oh my god! Are you completely mental? He has such a bad card and he made it freaking work. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it, man.
Push the attack.
Well, he's still on a 2-turn clock against the freeze trap, and I'm going to proc this infuse, so he's basically dead. And I have a taunt.
A charming composition.
That's not a card I want to freeze trap. Armor. I see how you want to play this game.
This is overdue.
Push the attack.
Another soul to consume.
It'll be our little secret. To the library!
That library card, by the way, has completely saved that first game. I just want to quickly point that out. If not for, I mean, he's dead, yeah. If not for that library card, I would have lost. That was a good pick. That ended up being a really good pick. It like immediately paid off, and I, you know, did my quest there because I drew like what, 9 cards in the first game with it. This is a kind of a nail-biting deck. It's very, yeah. I mean, it depends on if I draw the library card and then I'm able to refill my hand. And also, my opponents have not been clearing it, even though it was like super important for me to have it.
Victory for the
Wow.
Forsaken.
That's not a mage, or is it? Well, we have way better cards in the deck, and I don't want that, so go away. Give me one of my Wild Seed cards. There it is, Spirit Poacher. I'm basically going to... I have only 3 drops and 2 drops. Oh, we win? We won? Did we just win the game? It may mean that I can't play Desert Spear because of the dude that can potentially spawn, but
Caught this one
maybe I
eating
play it
hearty
on...
snacks.
Well, we got a Fox here. With some quote-unquote bad luck, he will trade into that, use his hero power, then next turn he uses his 3-mana hero power on my Fox, which, you know, will deal 2 damage to him basically, so it's like a 2-mana deal 2-2 face. That's the best case scenario that we have going on here. This is actually quite good.
Caught this one eating hearty snacks.
Like this. Play it very aggro and get library. I mean, if he chooses to hero power here into my 3-1, that's great. If he has some way to deal 1 damage to all, there is actually a card, but is it neutral? It's the one that deals 1 damage to all. Is that a 4-mana card? I will get completely... Okay, so that's quote-unquote not that bad, but we will need to play basically balls to the walls here. Just marked shot at, and well, I was hoping for a better card. Overwhelm is actually really good. Tracking is really good, but so is Overwhelm. He obviously just buffed. Yeah, Overwhelm is the correct choice here. So he's going to play some big card here, and I can hopefully annihilate it. I can delete a taunt, like a really big taunt. Or I can choose to not do that. I mean, these Wild Seeds have... Spirit Poachers have been incredible. Like, I will spawn a free 3-mana card, basically. What is it, 7 cost? Yeah, it's 3 mana. so we'll get the option. Okay, so he chooses to do that. We get a bear out. We don't trade because I think that's completely pointless. We have a Murloc, which is a... We can do... Okay, so we can create some... No, we need the tempo. And obviously play the explosive trap. So that he gets confused. Like, oh no, I will create snakes. But it's not snakes because he played another 2 mana drop. So he knows it's not snakes. Well, obviously. It's a good card. I need to send as much stuff as I can into his face. That's the name of the game here, basically.
Victory is in my grasp. Push the attack!
I have to clear this. I have to play that. I have to press this. Both of those go into that. This one goes into that, and the rest goes into this place. With some luck, he plays his Fishy Flyer again. He clears a 2-2 with it or something, or a 3-3. I'm running dangerously low on cards, and I have only one beast left, which makes Overwhelm super bad. I should have picked Tracking to pick collateral damage potentially. Okay. That's bad, but not that bad. Well, I feel like I should make use of all my cards kind of while I can. I mean, this is what my deck does. The worst thing that could happen here is him playing some huge lifesteal card, like with Taunt on it or something like that. Like if he clears the board, not too bad. If he gains some armor, not too bad. But a big lifesteal with Taunt, which I don't know if there are. I haven't seen a single one. I know Murlocula is there, but maybe he can play some way to rush it or something, you know, bees. Okay. He chose to kill a 3 mana, 3 health card. He has 4 mana left. Oh, it's suicide. Alright, so that worked out. Oh, well, I'm still holding my keyboard on my legs because my cat jumped on the table earlier. Okay, 3 wins. That's the average. That's what we're going for, you know. Finally, we're moving up in the world. No more 1-3s or 2-3s. Or was it both 2-3s? Was the previous one a 2-3 or a 1-3? I don't remember anymore. I feel like it was bad. So, I mean, it was a really bad video, so it must have been like 1-3. But I don't feel really good about, well, because yeah, it's Hunter, and like the worst case scenario is we're gonna run into Hunters and play the 3 mana summon 2 wild seeds and we just lose. I'm going to reroll everything to hopefully get that card, basically. Except for Wolpertinger. Wolpertinger is alright. He rerolled everything too. He also wants his wild seeds. He knows. He knows.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings. I trust you will not waste my time.
Oh, there's the Wolpertinger. With some luck, it can eliminate his Spirit Poacher, and then... Okay. So far, advantage me. I didn't pick up the location. Please don't give me the fox. Give me the bear. That's a good one. Maybe he plays a 3 health taunt minion here or something like that, or a 4. If that's another hero power, then she just lose. Okay. Oh, let's keep playing on curve here. face. Well, this looks really bad for this hunter right now, unless he has some sick control coming in. I'm just going to go zzz to his face and ignore everything else. So that's obviously amazing for us, because we get to trade and develop another minion here. I don't like that. And next turn I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on board, and I can delete something with 5 health, which could be the amalgam and some other stuff. But at this point, it's just zip straight to the face. If he plays like a minions, I'm just going to go face, unless they have taunt, and then use my hero power to... By the way, why does Sylvanas not have a custom steady shot? Like with a black arrow on it or something. It's kind of sad. Oh, because it's a base here. Wait, but... Yeah, never mind. She has an animation, but the base hero power needs to be that one, so it's recognizable. Alright, it's fine. I can accept that. I mean, he even went first. I went second. I mean, he can take his time to make decisions. That's fine. I don't mind at all.
Aim for the
The only thing that I want is to win. So here I need to decide whether I want to trade or go face. I don't really... There is the Overwhelm. But obviously I'm not going to send any of those, you know. Oh, okay. We can actually penflinger some stuff here. Namely those two. I think we'll do a half and half here.
Wasn't me.
Something like this.
Hey, loser.
Oh my god, it's a Murloc. I mean, we have a huge board now that is susceptible to Explosive Trap, which he's likely to have. It's not susceptible to it. I mean, okay, he's going to draw a bunch of cards and then for 1 mana overwhelm my fishy fish? Oh. Well, okay.
Well,
well played, indeed.
well fought.
I mean, it was kind of interesting. He re-rolled his whole hand and didn't get, I guess, his wild seed, so he loses. He definitely had those too in his deck. He probably had wild spirits as well, since he is a 3-0. So I guess he just drew badly, and he went against a hunter who played his 2 mana 4/7. Dude, it's just, I don't even want to play arena anymore. I don't mind losing, but I mind playing is, if this is going to continue, I'm just not going to play arena. I don't want to deal with this. And I'm going to reroll everything to get my wild. Yeah, here, he rolled 2, he kept this card, so I should be expecting that on 2 or on 3. I feel like, this is a awful hand. I lost. I lost, okay? The best thing that can happen is he plays a bunch of 2 health minions here, and then I don't lose. He does have the coin, so let's play that. Let's play a coin procker 1000. This is so bad.
Push the attack.
Ugh. I don't want to do this, but I have to do this. Oh! Oh, interesting. I don't think that's a good play that I just did. I mean, it did bait him to attack, quote-unquote, bait. And I get to save my damage here if I want to. But I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, but 4 mana? So I can play that, and hero power. Hero power is completely
Victory
useless.
is in my grasp.
Think I have to. Oh, I should play the bigger. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I do this, and then that, and then play my gorilla bot to challenge it. I mean, he's locked out of using his coin, quote unquote, locked out, and
Good tickets don't come
I don't
easy.
mind that. So this is completely fine here right now. Quote unquote completely fine. I mean, it doesn't. I don't really like this. What's happening right now?
It'll
But
be our little secret.
I'm not going to play those traps, obviously. And I'm not going to attack with my weapon here. It's a really weird situation. Obviously, he wants to play some spell, but he knows it's gonna proc the
Float
cat.
like a butterfly.
Doesn't look like he needs though. Needs to. Okay, so now we have a pretty straightforward play. Like this. Like
Just
that. Like that.
This one eating party snacks.
That's a good one. Like that. Like that. And like that. And with a little bit of luck, he won't have an explosive trap. And if he does have an explosive trap, we lose. We will lose if he has an explosive trap. We will lose the game. I don't want to lose the game to explosive trap. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, you know what? I know what card he has. It's the one that will eat my minions with cleave. I lose. Unfortunately, I have to trade here. Well, you can play the taunt here, which makes it really annoying for him, because now he has to attack into there and kill my 1-1. So, here comes. Oh no! I should have played it on the left, and I thought I was so small. Oh. That's interesting, actually. That is interesting.
Just between us.
Limb by limb.
That is very interesting. He'll be kind of spooked now to play, to attack with that.
Charming composition.
Because, well, oh, it's really sad that it actually killed my cat. That damage I could have used. Oh, not afraid at all. There's these wild spirits. Well. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a good card.
Push the attack.
Well, with some hope, his Baron Geddon here will kill him. No! Oh. Shit, he can trade it into the 5-4. But that does give me a turn, unless I die here. He's going for the Hail Mary or something here. I mean,
Well
am
played.
I dead? No. Okay, suicide. Nice! Yeah, the Baron Geddon killed him, but dealt like 6 damage to his face. Right? That's fucking nice. 5 win, boys. Let's keep them rolling. Guys in the chat, guess whether it's going to be a mage or a hunter. Mage hunter, mage hunter, mage hunter. I think it's going to be a mage. I think it's going to be a mage.
Sylvanas!
Frick! I should have went for the more likely choice. I'm not going to play anymore Arena. I'm just not going to do that. This is boring. I should keep the Spring Pop, but because I have the Spirit Poacher, I kind of don't want it, but ugh. Fine, I'll keep it. It's one of my few really good one-drops. I mean, I don't really like I can't believe I won with a hand that had 3 traps in it. Does that mean traps are better than I give him credit for? How did he deal with the traps? Well, his 5/5 got frozen. He explosive traps at the end, I think, there.
Time for games.
Let's play the links here. And, what else did I have? The cat. The cat got killed by Barry. Well...
What a delicious party!
I mean...
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Nice. That's the one I like to see. That's the one I do believe like to see. Let's see how good it ends up being. I mean, I basically get a free card here. He knows I'm gonna. Well, he has like a trade there. Yeah, he knows. It's not that good for me here, but okay. So we do this.
Spit that out.
We obviously have to do this, and I think we freezing trap here because that's a really good minion to freezing trap. It's like a minion you don't really want to play again. It's 4 mana. It's gonna be 4 mana. And there's nothing for him to rush into. I mean, I just delete it here because I want that card to not be played again. I mean, I need to have good tempo here because at some point it will go really strong. Oh, if he discovers Sin Runner here, that could be kind of annoying. This is a nice card. It's 3 mana. Like, that's not a 3 mana card. That's... Well, it's dormant for 3 turns, which is why it's 3 mana. But it's... Like, as a card on the board, that with the battle cry that it has, it's basically, you know, way better than that. That challenges the 3/2. That challenges the 3/2. They both have the same amount of health. We'll play the one that actually gives me something. I think... Do I take collateral damage? Do I think I'm gonna... Or do I need the draw? Do I need to destroy random minion? I like the idea of collateral. He's like... Because it's like a flame strike. And I'm kind of... He's kind of likely to have a bunch of small minions. But also they're like the gargoyles, so it's like... Eh. I mean, I'm going to Great Bow out next turn, so either you trade with it, or you do whatever you want to do. Secret, so it's, he has a trap and a new weapon and a new beast. Is he gonna trade? He's gonna go face. Go. Okay. Now I need to think. I can keep the 2/3 on the board by pinging that with marked shot and then attacking that with that. I kind of like the idea of having a 2/3 on the board, but I can also just trade, attack, and develop a Yeti. Think that is a little bit better.
Hands up my dice.
Like this.
Push the attack.
Now, the bad thing that could happen is him playing the beast that cleaves, and I think at this... Did I give him enough to infuse that thing? I'm not sure. He's gonna mark shot it here, yeah. Which I think is good that we actually have something on the board now instead of doing what I wanted to do previous turn. I hope I get some phase damage in here. The question is, do I keep the stack point wild bow or do I go phase? I mean, he's kind of high on HP. I don't feel like I can afford to pressure him. Obviously not trading into that. This is kind of unlucky. Yeah, I don't have... I mean, I don't want to play that because if it plays my Wild Seed card, that would be super sad. He doesn't know that my next turn is going to be god awful. Unless I draw something good here. And that is quote unquote something good. I am going to play it as is. I'm never going to infuse it in time. And it is way better as 5-5 right now. I'm going to keep the 4-1 in my hand to do some useful stuff. I really hope he plays a bunch of small minions by next turn. Well, next turn. Obviously, that's the game plan. And if I manage to send all of this to his face, that is 13 damage. Puts him at, 16. And then collateral can do a lot of damage. Is he going to set up for explosive here? I wouldn't advise it. I mean, if that's an explosive, it's really obvious, and I am going to proc it, obviously. I don't have a choice here, I have to do that. It's explosive. This, that, and like that. If he has the Gorgon or whatever it's called, he will eat up Tonk. Tonk isn't great either, but this is like the moment where you hit his face.
Push the attack.
For your entertainment. Caught this one.
Of course it plays that one. Of course. Out of all the cards that it can pull for 5 mana or less, it pulls that, or I mean, it doesn't matter. It could have been at the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to pretend it was. And it's really nice actually that that one doesn't die now because it sets up my collateral damage nice. Yeah, you don't want to. Oh, yeah, keep playing stuff. Oh, okay. I mean, okay. I mean, if he trades that into the 4-3, that's even better. Yeah, take the 2 damage there. I think I've got this game on lockdown, right? Unless... Okay, that's kind of bad. Hero power? Okay. And something with the 8-5, is it going phase? Where is it going? I mean, he lost anyway, unless he can pull something out of the hat. Oh! Actually... It's not as bad as it... Oh, right! Ah, okay, I just win.
I trust you will not waste my time.
That's not the one I really should have clicked. I wanted to click something. I wanted to click well played. So, not good. Well, 6-0 so far. We can afford to lose 3 whole times. Is the next one going to be a hunter or a mage? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 6-0. The only decks that go to this 6-0 are hunters or mages. And at this point, let's be real, it's hunters. Do hunters get countered by mages? I don't think so. It's going to be a hunter. Whoa! That's scary. Who's that? That's the most powerful deck. That's gonna be the most powerful deck in the entire game. Obviously, we get rid of all of this crap. We want our wild seeds and our marked shots and the collateral damages. There it is. There's a spirit poacher. And thus, we will win the game. Allegedly. Allegedly. We skip our first turn here. No nice cards. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous how I've been even winning these games. I mean, it's not ridiculous because Hunter is the best class right now, but it's ridiculous that just these wild seeds are so busted. Unless it spawns a 3-1, which is still okay. Oh my god, there it comes again. Like, I just played a 4-mana card on 2, basically. And it will awaken on turn something. 3, 4, 5. So, a 5-mana card. Well, good luck, I guess. Okay. That's... Okay, so every card he has in his deck is a singleton, right? Right. So I have to pay attention to what cards he plays and make mental notes that they will not be appearing again. Well, do I want to trade efficient? I mean,
Victory is in my grasp.
okay, I will trade like this actually, and then do that and that. I can infuse my Stoneborn, obviously, with playing enough cards. Next turn, I probably play Yeti. Okay, so he traded. He doesn't have one to all, because otherwise he would have traded into the. Yeah, okay. Very expensive play there. Oh, so much value. Well, let's get our Yeti going here.
Please tell me, where am I?
Still needs 2. He gets a free trade into the Volpertinger right there. Alright, the freeze trap was actually amazing in that one game. Do I just go face? I can't trade the 4-5 into any of those, can I? Isn't that ridiculous? That feels super ridiculous. I have to pressure him, right? Like, I have to do that and that. I don't see why I wouldn't do that. And develop some cards. Like this one.
I have no time
Oh,
for
I have to
games.
develop that. And I have to develop that. And like that. No, like that. So we made a super aggro play here. That's interesting trade. Is it like 2 damage? Oh, right. I mean, it seems like he's just going to set everything to 2. And then murder me, potentially. Oh. What's this gonna be? It's not... I have no idea. Okay, it is the... Oh, and then he deals 2 damage to that, okay. A backstab. What did discover? Super not good.
You don't pick the one.
I mean, the amount of value that this guy has gotten so far is impressive, I have to say. Thank God I can take care of that shit. The question is, which way will I take care of it? I guess this way.
Push the attack. Push the attack.
Have to get the damage in. So far, we are kind of in the advantage because we got him like on the quote-unquote ropes. And he just... Oh, it's going to Murloculous, but we can kill it. If he got the Murloculous again, we can kill it. It, you know, delays some of our stuff a little bit, but I feel like this Voracious... okay. Yeah, we're definitely getting rid of that card. Hmm.
They shall be tolerated.
Now we're behind, because he can trade, or... I mean, he has a lot of cards out. And I don't like that a lot. Yeah. I mean, now I lose, right? It's not necessarily that I lose. But... Oh, okay.
Let none survive.
This is tricky. I need 2 spells.
It wasn't me!
Oh, that's so bad.
I have no time for games.
Oh, this is so tough, man. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna get healed again. But it is a slow play, potentially. Like, if he plays it for 6 mana here, I'm not unhappy enough.
Out the way!
So,
Someone
that's like okay. Definitely not the most ideal of things in the universe.
Very clever.
So, we have some options.
I'm gonna win big!
You love my new recipe.
Push the attack.
I was thinking about pinging double, but that doesn't accomplish anything, and we can draw with this anyway next turn. So now we're kind of ahead again, as long as he doesn't play 20 more can't win against that. He just has a Denathrius. I mean, that's why he's at 6-0, because he has a card that you can't win against if he drew it. That's it. And you literally can't. That's it. One card, win game. Denathrius, he is going to go to 12-0. He has no chance of losing. Well, he cannot draw D, obviously, but he is a Warlock, so he has a higher chance of drawing it. I didn't see him have any curating cards, but every time he would draw D, it's... Oh, there's our Hunter! So, either we face, at high win rates, somebody with completely obscene cards, or a Hunter. After today, I'm not playing Arena anymore. This is just stupid. It's just really stupid. I don't want any of those. I want more Wild Seeds. I mean, if this is going to be every arena, it's just going to... Yeah, I mean, I've already said it. I'm repeating. I'm just going in circles now. But... Hey, it's going to be my deck. We're going to be playing against my deck in a moment here. I don't think a coin play here is good. And now he will play... Oh. Dragons? Wait a minute, that's not correct. That's not what you're supposed to play there. That's wrong. Well, let's play a Spirit Poacher. That's a good card. The bad thing about it is that I now need to play this weapon before... I can't really play this weapon now, but I have to. But I don't wanna. So I'm not gonna. Isn't that super bad though? No, I'm going to do that. And we're going to make use of it right now. Because I'm not going to be able to use it for some time here. He is going to gain the damage on me here and probably try to finish me off with collateral. Which is sad. Maybe we time our turtle knell fight. Okay, interesting. So a lot of great bows. But they are, you know, separated enough that I can use all charges. Next turn it awakens, so I don't get to use...
I got a good feeling. Me too.
Obviously that goes there. To the face. Hey man. Hey man. Wait! Oh my god, I thought it gave it immune! Oh! No! Oh no! No, no! And I didn't attack with my great bow. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I threw so badly. I threw so badly, man. I threw. Yeah. I lose now probably, and it's completely my fault, and Oh, that was so bad. If I lose now, it's... Hi, Tap. And my cat is here. If I lose now, I have nobody to blame but myself. Maybe 2 of the most insane wild seeds will save me, but that's just atrocious, man. The dumb thing is that I'm still probably going to win. Despite that. Obviously, everything here goes to face. I'll play this here to try and counter collateral. But there you go. I was so bad. I was so stupid. And he would have. Okay, I still win, but damn, I don't deserve this win. That there shows why I'm at 7-0. Like, beyond anything else. We're at 7-0 because probably Hunter is really broken right now, and summoning a 5-4 on turn 2 twice is broken. And the fact that I was allowed to make a mistake where I sacrificed a 6-4 just to die for free, kind of, because he would have traded into it probably with his ogre, but I also used like 2 cards, and then I didn't use a whole charge. I wasted like 10 damage and a minion in that 10 damage, and I still won. That's all you need to know. And now we're against the Paladin, and I'm just going to try to get my Spirit Poachers again. But I guess we win if we get the good drops from that again. Would be nice to get another 1-drop. I would have preferred to have the Lynx here, so I can play Lynx, Spirit Poacher, another Lynx.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
Okay, so it is Fox, but in this situation, Fox isn't necessarily completely awful because it can counter his 2-drop or even 3-drop with some luck. So it's actually not bad. Definitely creates a good tempo here. So this is his power play, and his power play. The question is, do I send the 2/2 in? I'd rather have 2 damage to his face, because he might consecrate me next turn, and then I, won't have the damage anyway.
I must move quickly.
So yeah, we're countering at 3 mana cards, so 3 mana for a 2 mana. Alright. Did he already leave the game? I'll take my free 8. No? Okay, so in this situation we're gonna do that, and we are going to play this because it works out better for the mana. I don't think I can wait on the on the value with only like 1 mech in the deck. I'm obviously going to draw it next turn, but
Need a bit more spice over here.
Reporting for duty.
okay, we get this.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
A bear. And this. And let's just aggro him out of the game. Next turn we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 damage, which is all going to the face. Okay, he refuses that. Next turn is going to be really good trading for him, but we have some stuff going on too. Yeah, let's. No! I'm bad. I thought it was infused already.
Spit that out. Spit that out.
I mean, I thought it was infused. Well, accelerate play. I'm putting on the clown makeup. I'm putting on the clown makeup right now. The clown makeup is coming. Like, I'm painting my face. It's okay. That was the right play. I'm still going to win. Tempo is king.
Time for the finishing touch.
Well, if I get... Well, I mean, I'm still going to get quote-unquote rewarded here
Reporting for duty.
by having this huge ass card that will completely delete his stuff here. And I have to play that, obviously. We're still going to go face with that.
That out.
Job's done.
Well, he's on a two-turn clock, and he has to counter all of this, and no Denathrius for you, my boy. I know that one of your cards is Denathrius, because that's the only way you get to 7-1 in the meta of hunters punching the faces in. That is, for all intents and purposes, really good.
I'm gonna win big.
Well, that all worked out. Once again, playing the 5 mana cost for 5 mana without the infuse was the correct play because it created tempo. I mean, honestly, it seemed correct. I mean, the 5 damage. I mean, was it better that it traded, or would it have been better to send it 5 damage to face? It didn't. What it achieved was have him have to trade into one more thing. So
versus Sylvanas.
it's hunters all day long, and the higher I go, the higher the chance is that I'm just going to end up facing myself. I'm rerolling everything except the spear because that's a really good weapon. Well, we didn't get our wild seeds, so we're going to lose in this game. That is how it is. Unless we draw it here. Here it comes. Zip. No. Well, we lost. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but we lost. We didn't get our wild seeds in every game so far. Here it comes, Spirit Poach. Whoa! Dangerous play there, good sir. Is this going to be a game where none of us play wild seeds? That would be insane.
Muzzle their magic.
Well, I wish he was going second so I would counter his coin here, but
I'm bringing the party.
well, options. Option number 1. I want to obviously tempo that thing out. So we have an option to put a minion on the board.
Let none survive.
And I think that's better than just playing the weapon. So we're going to do that. So that's 1 mana, and then I will have 2, I will coin, I will have 3 mana. And that will be back in my hand. And I can trade. Okay. Just making sure I'm not making misplays.
Why, it wasn't me.
So now we have a 3-4 on the board, which basically is a 5-4 with the damage that we can get from this 6-4. Can kill a 6 health minion. So that's alright. Next turn we can play a Yeti if he plays something that we can deal with. Companion. So it ends up being a bear, and a really buff bear at that. Unlucky. I would have preferred any of the other two. That was the best one, obviously. I will give him so much tempo here, but what can you do, you know? My other option is to play him. Oh no, it will just get killed. That's no option at all.
Let none survive.
So we'll play that, and then I can ping it. Yeah. Yeah, I always have to attack it.
I have no time to
There's no version where that doesn't happen. Ah, at least we have only one on the board, you know. That already dealt 2 damage. Is it gone? Is it finally time to say goodbye to our Penflinger? What are we gonna play? It didn't play Wild Spirits, so it can only be the card from the right. It's always scary to see him potentially go. Ooh, goodbye, Mister. Goodbye, Mister. I'd rather develop a Yeti here than just trade. The Yeti at least stands up to that, more or less. And I'll just do it like that. And, if he doesn't trade, then next turn we can Fishy Flyer and Explosive, I guess.
My compliments to the ship.
Well, it's bad. Yeah, this is bad. I'm dead. I am going to die. Is more correct to say. Well, you know. What could the trap be? I mean, we lost. We lost. Doing, doing.
The culprit was not tiny.
We did 2 damage to him, and thus he should surrender. I mean, what if sometimes your steady shot could crit? Like, you know, you keep it raised. I know what he has. He has an 8 mana.
Fine. It wasn't that big.
I
For
mean,
your entertainment.
Charlene.
Well played.
Well played. And now we see the flame strike. Here it comes. Pew 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 kapow. Oh, that's boring. No, is it the infused one? I thought it was going to flame strike me. Okay. Well, I mean, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. All we have to do is survive. He had it previous turn, I think. Did he play it from the right? I mean, I didn't see. Did he play it from the right? I don't. I mean, if this ends up at 8 wins, I'm fine with it because I misplayed like 50 times and got 3 wins despite that. So if it was fair, I would have already, you know, lost. But we're getting carried by this monster of a deck, and honestly, only because of the Wild Spirit cards, I didn't feel like there were many points in which I was making ridiculously good plays or anything.
Sylvanas versus Illidan.
An Illidan.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Goodbye. I really would like to have my wild seed guys, and if I don't get them, I lose, as was shown by the previous. I'm not gonna play the spring paw here because it just gets eaten by Mister Mister. There's no point in playing it. I'd rather have it available to counter his stuff. I'm not even gonna play it on 2. Although he did just not play things on turn 1, chose to attack me, so he doesn't have a 1-drop here, and he would have to draw one. So now it's fine, and it serves as a way to infuse my little Gargon here. Though I don't really... I should have actually played 1 and then... Oh. I mean, that's just unlucky. I mean, what can you do? That's super unlucky. Well, infuse 2, huh? How do I do this? Do I just try to bait him with the Gargon here? Or... I mean, GT Ankle Biter is always going to die. Next turn that thing is definitely going to die. But I need to infuse my Gargon. I can't play Explosive Trap and be like happy with that. I think what we're gonna do here is send that into that and then play that. It's a bit weird, but it ensures that if I end up playing Explosive Trap, it ends up doing something.
We'll cut right to the chase.
This is great, actually. That's perfect. The Gargon can eat that. But that's our play. We don't have like a strong wild spirit or anything now. Yeah, it's not necessarily like, wow, look at this, that was insane. I have to play this and go face it. I'm not never gonna infuse that, so as long as he doesn't play insane Murloculus or stuff like that. That's interesting positioning. What's going to happen here? Oh, Locust. Okay. Okay, vomit the board, my friend. Now the bad news is that he's just going to trade into me. That's like the bad news.
Vengeance is near.
Ugh, I don't like this idea that I'm having right now.
You lie! You lie!
How is it even possible?
No time for games.
So the idea is just keep doing.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
No, there's serious anti-synergy here in the sense that my collateral is now significantly less good than I would like it to be.
Compliments to the chef.
Now it's good again. Yes!
You
Yay!
possess true power.
What now?
Gonna be ready.
What? What?
Possess true power.
What, dude?
Hey, loser!
No. What? Dude. Dude. That makes no sense at all, dude. That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense at all. Okay. Thanks for the game.
I have endured enough.
So, the gameplay right now is this. Let me explain Arena to you right now. You pick Arena. You get Hunter. You pick the Wild Seed cards. You draw the Wild Seed cards. You queue into. Well, rewind. You queue into another Hunter. You draw your Wild Seed cards before he does. You win. Alternate reality. He draws his Wild Seed cards before you do. He wins. Alternate reality. You queue into not Hunter. Possibly a mage. Let's say mage. He draws his location. He loses because you drew wild seeds, or you win because he wins because you didn't draw wild seeds and he drew his locations. And now the last scenario, which is random, you queue into any other class, and maybe you draw wild seeds, maybe you don't. The point is, they're gonna have something completely ridiculous. The first guy had a Denathrius, which I think killed me and like full healed him, and the other guy had a Reno, and they both drew it and got to, well, obviously got to play it. And also, if my flame strike, I mean, it was very unlikely that would happen, but my flame strike hit the 3 Elitari, I actually would have won. That's super cool. I don't really want to play Arena now because of that, like, anymore. Like, it's super boring. I'm not gonna run into fun, interesting decks. Well, I mean, that is, I guess, funny content. In a way, you know, you get to see all the... I mean, it's not really interesting content, though, because all that happens is either you see a bunch of wild seeds, which is the boring part, or you get to see something crazy. Now, the crazy parts were kind of cool, you know. I like... It's fun to see Reno Jackson work out like that. And Denathrius, I guess, being drawn and having gotten infused enough. Even if it wasn't infused, by the way, I think I still would lose because of all the lifesteal. Even if it was like a base Denathrius, I think I would still have lost that game. I would have to go back and check. Maybe I had enough damage to kill him. Oh, I think I did. So I think he would still have had to had some infusions. But yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, I'm moderately happy. I got to play Hunter. I made back my 150 gold and got a pack. So, but from what I have seen right now, the only decks that win that aren't Hunter or Mage with locations are decks that have ridiculous cards. And I remember watching Crip long ago when he played Arena. I think that was 20 years ago. And he would point out that any Arena meta in which Hunter is the strongest class is automatically the worst meta, because Hunter kills you early. That's his whole plan. That's what his hero power does in an arena. You use hero power more than in a standard game, quote unquote. We're not gonna count quests and empowered hero powers. Um, so that means that every match is kind of like a 50-50. Either they kill you, or they don't. So the only decks that really beat hunters are completely crazy decks or other hunters. And that's what's happening now. Hunter is the best meta, so it's a complete. What did I just say? Hunter is the best class. So the meta is the arena meta, quote unquote, is a complete disarray. You don't. If you're at 1-2, it doesn't mean you're gonna face somebody who played bad. It means in a large amount of cases, as we have seen, did you see how many hunters we queued in? It means that in a large amount of cases, they queued into a hunter and that hunter killed them. And the guy who is bad at the game will be at 1 and 2 pretty much as a result as often as somebody who is, what did I say? Somebody who's bad, than somebody who is good at the game. That makes arena random. You pick hunter, you win, and you pick, yeah. Anyway, I've said everything I wanted to say. You get the point. I hope it was fun, entertaining, and I want to say see you tomorrow, but I don't want to play against 50 hunters in a row. So maybe I wait for some adjustment or something, because that's not it. That's not what I'm looking for from it. It makes me anxious. I mean, I played badly and I still, won those games where I misplayed. One of them was not really a misplay. Like, it had merits. I still not sure whether playing the infused or non-infused was better. But yeah. I get to have my rewards, but it's not rewarding. I, for all intents and purposes, probably should have been at like 1 and 3 or something. I don't remember if I made misplays in those first, when I made those big misplays, but those should have been losses. Like, yeah, on equal terms. Especially that game where I just deleted one of my cards and then didn't use a charge, thus kind of like wasting 10 damage. I mean, it did clear minions, so that's fine, but I think I could have traded better into it if I made that play. So it basically was a misplay. Anyway, hope you enjoy this video, and see you guys some other time. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna play more arena tomorrow, so I'm not gonna say for sure, but maybe we'll make some other content. Maybe I'll play some Tavern Brawls tomorrow. That can work, right? I played them. It's kind of like a boring Tavern Brawl, but I'll play it for an hour or so, and but it's a really boring Tavern Brawl. Like, it's the one where you'll see tomorrow. See you guys.